Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. How was your weekend? Hope your weekend went well. So guys, this is another reaction video, and in this movie you're about to watch now, we have Deza the Great, we have Chidi Dike, we have Scarlet Gomez in this movie. I hope you watch and enjoy this movie so far. It's a very interesting movie. So yeah, in this movie, Deza the Great is a married man, but he doesn't stay with his wife. Like he mostly travels for business trips and all that. But he has a side chick. The side chick is Scarlet Gomez. But Scarlet Gomez, on the other hand, doesn't know that he's married with two kids. And then Chidi is the driver that drives him around. He helps to take care of things around the house, even some little things in his company. Chidi help him to run this kind of errand, you get. And Chidi is dating Scarlet Gomez, but Scarlet Gomez doesn't want the relationship anymore just because Chidi doesn't have money. He's not financially capable of taking care of her to front her expensive lifestyle. Then she went ahead to look for a sugar daddy, and the sugar daddy is Deza the Great. But Deza the Great doesn't know that Chidi and his side chick, Scarlet Gomez, they're having one or two. But when Scarlet Gomez came to the house to stay with Deza the Great, the house where he rented to stay, she had to pretend like she doesn't know Chidi. And Chidi was trying to tell her, remember the good times we have. You can't just abandon me because you have someone to front your lifestyle. So guys, I promise you're going to enjoy this movie, alright? So let's dive into the movie, alright? It's a reaction video. I will explain why you watch. Thank you. Guys, so diving into the movie, this is Deza the Great. He just came back from a trip, and then he was telling Scarlet Gomez that he missed her so much, and he's happy that he decided to move in with him. Remember I told you that she doesn't know that he's a married man, and he hid it from her. So she was worried about everything. She told him that we can't stay together, that her parents will not approve of this, that they need to get married, that she needs for him to meet his parents, that they need to do the right thing, that he needs to see her parents to go ahead with the marriage right. And then he said, babe, don't worry, that we are going to do the right thing soon. So she was like, are you sure? He said, of course I'm sure. I love you. I don't want to do that. I love you. And then she said she do know. And then he said, good, that just have it in mind that I'm going to marry. And then she said, but. And then it was like, I don't like it when you say but. She was like, okay, wait, calm down. That if you can't do that how about an introduction? Just do the introduction so that my parents will know that I have someone in my life. That she doesn't want her parents to be mad at her when she gets pregnant. So he was like, Doris, calm down. You worry too much. So it was like, okay, you know what they're going to do? That is going to fix a date, and they will go and see her parents. That is that okay with her? That she's happy now. And then she was like, okay, that's fine. That it's okay. And then I was like, if you're happy, smile now. And then she smiled and said, okay. And then it was like, I should smile again. And then she started laughing. And then it was like, just know that I love you and I won't do anything to hurt you. And I won't walk away from your life, that we are here to stay. So he then told her that he wants to travel, that he has an emergency trip tomorrow. And then she was like, trip to where? And then he said Canada, and she was happy, and she was like, oh baby, we are going to Canada. And I was like, is that why you don't want to tell me so quickly? And he was like, baby, you're full of surprises. And then he said, baby, you're not going together, that he's going alone, that the business trip is an official trip and he doesn't want any distraction. And then she said, I won't be a distraction, that it will go as if she's invisible, she's not there. And she was like, babe, please, there's an official trip, there's just a short trip that is going to be back soon, and it's going to bring some goodies for her. And then she was worried and moody again, and I was like, what is it again? She didn't say anything. And then she said she's angry, that she's not happy, that she's very angry, that she's very mad at him. And it was like, why are you angry? So she said, why will you have me travel all that distance when you know you are going to travel and leave me to do what? Why am I here? And then it was like, baby, just calm down. The Odogu got you covered, that I will make sure you don't miss me while I'm gone. so you don't miss me too much. And she was like, how are you going to do that? She said, don't worry, that I'm going to do it. I got you covered. Oh, this is Chidi. Chidi was following her into the kitchen. I was shouting at her that what is she doing here? That what are you doing with my boss? And she was like, oh, so you know it's your boss. So you know what will happen if he find out you are blocking his way. And Chidi was like, I won't let you do this. I won't let you do this to yourself. That is the main reason I came here. I came here to hustle, to make money for the both of us. That why are you doing this? And then she said, to hell with you and your plan. That do I look like I care? That I can't stay with your broke ass. So just leave me the hell alone. Mind your business you came to do. That she came to do be a driver and leave me alone. And it was like, Doris, why? So she hit his hand off and it was like, get your filthy hands off me. I don't want to be the reason you're jobless. So just leave me alone. And it was like, Chidi was telling him that you don't even know this man. How do you get into his life? And she was like, why are you asking me into all these questions? That when you become my father, that my fiance is going to travel tomorrow and we are going to be the only one in the house. So please just do well and stay out of my way and don't put me in trouble. And he said, Doris, I think you don't understand. I'm his right hand man, so I know everything he does. I know this man. You don't know him. Even where he's going tomorrow, I'm the one taking him there. And she was like, why are you feeding me this cock and bull crap story? Who asked you? He knows what he's saying, but she won't understand. You know, he was actually lying to Scarlet Gomez. That's Doris, his side chick. He was not going to Canada. He was going to visit his family. He's married with 2 kids. Like, this is a full-grown married man, for God's sake. So he came in and he was telling his kids that I've missed you so much. And then his daughter told him that why do you stay for so long? So he said, because I have to work. They were happy seeing them. So he exchanged some pleasantries with his wife and Chidi. Chidi is this driver, so of course he knows that he's married and he knows that he has family. So that's why he was trying to warn Scarlet Gomez, but she won't listen. So he was just happy seeing his family. And he was like, okay, let us go inside so that we can continue the conversation. And he told them that he brought some goodies from them and they were happy about it. So that's just it. In this scene, Scarlet Gomez is worried that she has not spoken to her man for a long time. Meanwhile, whenever he travels to meet his family, that particular SIM card that Scarlet has, the number, he will remove it and keep it somewhere. So Chidi dropped him at his wife's place and then came back home. So she looked at Chidi and was like, do you have any other contact I can reach him? And then Chidi said no, that he doesn't have. That Odogu doesn't contact anyone whenever he travels till he wants to reach anybody by himself. And Scarlet was like, so you're trying to say that I can't reach him? Chidi said yes, that you can't reach him. You can't see him, but you'll see him soon. You can't reach him, but you'll see him soon. And then Chidi said you can't reach him until he returns, then you see him. So this time around, he's trying to put up his straight face and not smiling with her. And Scarlet was like, what are you even hiding? What's going on? Can't even tell me. So he didn't say anything. He just stood up and then he left. And then she was like, what's wrong with the attitude? So he didn't say anything. He just left. Yeah, Odogu is back. And she was happy, very, very happy to see him. I mean, she has missed him so much. So she was very, very happy to see him. And she told him, I missed you so much. And I was like, I hope you enjoyed your stay. So he asked her, how has she been? She said, just there. So he told her, like, just there. What do you mean was there? That I hope my boy has been taking care of you. She was like, yeah. And saying sometimes it's always annoying sometimes. And then Deza called Kingsley and that's Chidi Dike and was like, that my woman said that you are rude and annoying. And Deza was asking him, Kingsley, you've been rude and annoying to my baby. Now why? So he said, I'm sorry that I didn't know he has been rude or annoying, that he's going to change. So he just left this scene because he's not happy seeing everything. Because I mean, your woman in another man's arms, it's not really funny and something you should be happy with. So he just left and Scarlet was massaging Deza's leg. Yeah, in this scene, Chidi is saying dragging Scarlet to the backyard. And then he was still begging her. He said, please, let's leave this place. Let's run away. And Scarlet was like, so this is what you called me out to tell me. Do you put some jazz in your mouth? And I was like, he has saved us some money. Don't marry this man. Cancel the introduction. And she was like, what are you saying? That I'm going to marry Odogu and there's nothing you're going to do about it. I've made my decision. If you can't live with it, scrap. And then Chidi said, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to commit suicide. And then Scarlet said, rest in peace. She said, I'm going to kill myself. And Scarlet told him, do you know how to get a gun? Do you know how to shoot a gun? Please do so. Be fast and die. And then I will tell you, rest in peace. And Scarlet told him, please find a girl of your level, someone of your class who is ready to wait for you in the future. And then Chidi said, don't use eye of the past to look at me. And Scarlet was like turning him around. That do you remain somewhere? Be you keep yourself somewhere? I've not seen you. How have you changed? That you are a broke ass person. And Chidi was telling him that I've been able to save up to 7 million naira. I've been able to travel. And Scarlet was telling him, so you think you're a millionaire? How much do you think is a ticket to travel? They're talking trash to me. Please get out of my sight. And then she left out of anger, leaving Chidi stranded. I mean, if you're the one, what are you going to do? And scene, Chidi was in his room. And then Doris came in and was crying and said she's too scared, that she can't sleep. So she was like, please tell me about Odogu that you don't want to tell me. Tell me what is going on with Odogu that you don't want to tell me. And Chidi was like, I'm sorry you are scared. That Odogu is clean. So she said, please, I'm going crazy. You need to tell me what's going on. You're not saying, you keep pointing at something, but you are not saying anything. Please tell me what is going on. And then he said, I can't be in the middle of this, that he has something tangible to do. He said his boss is going to be stranded, that he needs to leave this place right now. And then Scarlet, please, if I truly hold a place in your heart, please, you tell me what is it and what is going on with my baby. And then he said, Doris, I'll tell you tomorrow. And that you cannot confront him unless I tell you tomorrow. And then she said, you haven't told me anything. Yes, please, just tell me what it is. And then he said, Doris, please leave my room. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then she was like, should I go? And he said, yes, please, leave my room. And then he told her good night and told her to leave. But based on she has not gotten the information that she needs about Odogu. And then she just left the room. So in this place, today is Odogu's birthday. That's in Deza the Great. And Chidi invited Scarlet Gomez for the birthday. Odogu Sash invites you for a birthday party. His birthday party that he's doing it somewhere. And then she came. You understand? So they're still about to start, and then they're singing the birthday song for him when he came down the step. And then it was happy and surprised. And then Scarlet Gomez walked in. Just imagine. God, if I'm the one, I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to kill somebody, literally. And then she was just standing there looking at everyone, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do. And Deza was there hugging his wife. I mean, she really understood the picture on the wall. She understood everything already. But then what can she do? Nothing. She can't do anything. And Deza lifted his son. His daughter was standing there. His wife was there. She was just watching the whole scenario. Let for her, the ground would have just opened. Let her just drop into the ground. Seriously. I mean, if you're the one, what will you do? A man that you love, say he wants to marry you, has a family somewhere, and you don't know anything about it. The betrayal, the trust was broken. The love was shattered. Her heart was broken. And then she cried and she left. Deza on the other hand saw her, but he didn't know what to do. He just went on with the whole party and the whole celebration and everything. And then she came back home. She was crying. She was telling Chidi, why didn't you tell me? Chidi said, I was trying to tell you, but you weren't listening. So he was trying to comfort her. But she just kept on trying. And Chidi told her to take it easy. And she said, don't tell me to take it easy. Why didn't you tell me? You knew all along and you let me go this far to this with him. You knew he had a wife and 2 children and you allowed me go this far with him. And Chidi was telling her to calm down. That I was telling you to calm down. I was telling you to calm down. So she now said, you were speaking in parables. How was I expected to know? That why did you come out straight with me? That after everything I said those horrible things to you, that I'm sorry. That I said things I shouldn't have said. I hurt you so much that I'm sorry. And I was telling her that it's okay, that it's fine, that it's okay, that it's fine, that he found someone he really loved. That after she broke his heart, that the lady in question has been good and nice, calm to him. That he couldn't tell her this, but he did not want to rub it on her face. But it's not about him right now, it's about her. That he's sorry for everything. And he was asking her, what are you going to do? She said she doesn't know. That she thought he loves her so much, and not knowing that he has a family somewhere. That she is shattered. That how is she going to cope? How is she going to survive with the heartbreak? So she was just comforting her. This is Chidi and his new girlfriend that he loves so much. He proposed to her that she should marry him. The girl came to the house to visit them, and then she said she was going to marry him. And the Scarlet Gomez was like, just say yes, I'm sorry, I could not wait. They just say it. And the girlfriend was like, who is she? And Chidi said, that's Doris, the lady I told you about. So Scarlet said, I know you don't know me. I just want to tell you that you're the luckiest girl in the world. That take it from me, he's an amazing guy. So just say yes, and you're going to enjoy him for the rest of your life. So she said yes. And Chidi put the ring on her finger, and Scarlet was like, please, can I take pictures? So they agreed for her to take pictures. And she took pictures of everything. And they were all happy. I mean, what can she do? Guys, I hope you watched this movie so far. So at the end of the day, Chidi found love of his life. Someone he loves so much. Someone is ready to be with him. Someone that is ready to build with him. And Scarlet, on the other hand, was shattered. But then, Deza the Great gave her some money, paid her off to start up a business, start a new life, gave her a huge amount of money. And then, despite the fact that she was heartbroken, she had no choice. She took the money and then she walked away. So I hope you enjoyed this movie so far. Thank you for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Subscribe so that we have more movies coming up. Thank you and God bless you.